6 people, including Post-Dispatch reporter, arrested. St. Louis Post-Dispatch, a Lewis County police arrested 6 people, including a Post-Dispatch reporter. Oh, I'm sure they did something. During a demonstration Thursday evening outside a forum on aging of Representative Russ Carnahan of St. Louis. 2 of the people were arrested on suspicion of assault. Yeah, that's the new thing. The politicians bump you and then arrest you. 1 of resisting arrest and 3 on suspicion of committing peace disturbances, police say. That means anything the cops want. And I've got stacks of this. They're just arresting people now. Oh, you shouldn't have asked Senator Kerry about Skull and Bones. Oh, you're peacefully leaving? Then they don't let him go. They pull him to the ground. He has his hands out peacefully, palms up, and says, "Don't tase me, bro." And they said, "No, you will learn to submit to the foreign banks. I'm a stupid security guard, $9 an hour, and I don't care if they're destroying my future. I love exercising power. I may be eating white bread and bologna every night. I may be full of mercury and partly brain damage at 35 years old as a security guard, but I love it. I'm going to tase you. I'm a thug scum." Post-Dispatch photographer Dawn Majors was at the scene and photographed the arrest. She was heard Wagman yell her name and say that she was being taken into custody. And so, again, you don't photograph cops beating people. You're going to jail too, slave. And they're probably going to bump her and say she assaulted them and laugh about it. Hell, they'll probably laugh on camera and not get in trouble. You think you're going to stop our heist, lady? You're going to jail too. See, and now the reporters who always love joining the system and making fun of the citizens and calling us extreme, you get to go to jail too. And I've got other reports of reporters being arrested. Because, see, you don't photograph the thuggery. Tampa tempers flare over health care plan. And I got another one here, tempers flare over health care plan. This is out of the Detroit Free Press. Representative John Dingell was greeted with jeers and cheers. Yeah, like 90%. You can go to YouTube. There's hundreds of videos uploaded a day now of different events. I mean, there's no way to even cover it all. The people are on the edge of revolution, which means the feds are probably going to stage a false flag, and the flu may not be coming quick enough for them. I would expect, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm surprised they haven't launched a new war or staged a terror attack or blown up a city or something. I mean, look out for that. Just get ready. Look for feds truck bombing themselves so they can whine and suck their thumbs on TV and play the part of victims. Look for them bombing a federal daycare center or something. I mean, these scum are bottomless bottom feeders. And the illusion of them being our loving gods is imploding. And feds, I'm sure your sociologists have already figured this out. You can bomb yourself all day long. Everybody knows you're criminals. It's over for you, okay? A lot of your own people don't like what you're doing and are sick of it. So I just feel sorry for the feds they're going to bomb. They'll probably do another federal daycare center. It'll be real sad. You know, OKC, they love killing feds' children. Pelosi visits a lightning rod. Denver Post. U.S. House Speaker Pelosi visited a Denver clinic for homeless Thursday, visiting that Democrats are united in backing health care reform, and brushed off a question on whether a conservative-led protest against reform have hurt the effort. See, there's the media saying the raucous conservative-led protest. Folks, it's Republicans and Democrats being booed, but I'm noticing the media 9 times out of 10 only covers Democrats being protested. If the truth gets out, they're all finished.
Big bad John.
So the media is acting like, is portraying it as if it's dirty and dangerous and bad, that the American people don't want socialized, federal-controlled eugenics health care, that the American people don't want to pay more for electricity and carbon taxes directly to Al Gore's company, and the American people actually read the bills and found out there's anti-gun bills. I mean, the establishment is just really destroying themselves. They don't understand that they can't talk to us like we're 3-year-olds anymore and just tell us to sit down and shut up and that we're going to go along with it. the issue is this. We need to have an article written at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com by one of my writers showing all the YouTube videos of Republicans being booed off the stage, and to explain that it is a bipartisan route and that these are completely organic, spontaneous demonstrations. I've talked to congressmen, I've talked to congressmen's aides. They say that citizens are coming to the House and Senate office buildings, going through the metal detectors, checking in, going through all the hassle to go in and sit outside their offices now every day, people that never did it before. Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. I mean, how big of a story is this that not only has the media for months been just ignoring the fact that citizens are on the edge of revolt, now they're acting like it's dirty and bad to go let your Congress critters know what you think, and that it's staged, not spontaneous, and that it's only Republicans that are protesting Democrats. Because as long as they can make it a left-right issue, they win. But if we can force into the mainstream media that government has an 11% approval rating, Congress does, and that people don't buy the propaganda anymore, then that 30-40% of sheeple that won't wake up until they understand the majority is woken up, we'll even have them awakening and coming off the reservation, coming off the plantation. I want to go ahead and start playing some of these audio clips. Here is Congressman Conyers of Michigan in a press conference talking about how stupid it is to read the bills. I mean, this is like an alternate dimension of corruption. Special interests write them, and he just totally capitulates to it and says, what do you expect us to do, read 1,000 pages and have a lawyer there? Absolutely, bills should be short and simple. You know, the media always frames it like, what is Congress doing? The people want Congress to get more done. So they pass hundreds and hundreds of major bills a year, each bill with, in some cases, thousands of pieces of legislation inside of it. I mean, the states are all passing laws to run our lives, to tax us, to control us, to micromanage us. The founders said gridlock was good, separation of powers, 3 branches of government. You don't want a bunch of people up there passing laws, because they'll pass laws to steal your money or to shut down your business or to control your life. Now, here's John Conyers. Why would I read a health care bill? That's the quote. John Conyers, that's the name of the video online. It's up on Infowars.com. Here it is.
I love these members that get up and say, read the bill. What good is reading the bill if it's 1,000 pages and you don't have 2 days and 2 lawyers to find out what it means after you read the bill?
Now, you see, that's their spirit. And they know what they're doing. It's desperation. There's nothing you can do. It's impossible. Exactly. We don't need this health care bill. How is it going to be administered? Even if government was good and weren't a bunch of murdering eugenicists, how would it be administered by a government that can't read 1,000 pages? You can't read it, but I read it. You won't read it, but I've gone over it. We've written articles about it with the subsections. I read the Patriot Act and wrote the original analysis of Patriot Act 1 and 2, won the Project Censored Award for it. I mean, I'm a guy with a wife and children. I stayed up 3 nights. It took me 6 hours, but I scanned through it fast and read the sub areas and marked it up with highlighter. Nobody else had done it. I put it out. People couldn't believe it. Top lawyers went and read it, gave me credit and said, Mr. Jones is correct. This is the absolute end of the Bill of Rights. How come I can read it? How come Ron Paul can read it? Now, I'll be honest, I didn't read the whole health care. I scanned through and the key sections and read probably 200 pages of it. I've now read probably 800 pages of eco-science. No, these criminals have to be stopped.